I think skyhooks are a tad more feasible. Sorta. Skyhooks? No, not that skyhook. There we go. Skyhooks are a proposed idea by scientists in the 60s and 70s for better and cheaper space travel. The idea is that there is a point in orbit of the planet that spins with a long cable stretching down below the upper atmosphere. At the end of this cable is an attachment point for spaceships or shuttles. As the ship attaches, the skyhook will rotate, swinging the cable and ship with it above the Earth's atmosphere and flings it off into the stars. The main purpose behind this concept is to save fuel and use centripetal energy of the cable to propel the ship to its destination instead of using precious rocket fuel. One of the problems I see with this concept is once again centripetal force. Depending on how fast the skyhook is spinning, it could cause whoever is traveling inside the ship attached to experience lethal amounts of G-forces. You know in movies or games when the pilot of a fighter jet starts to pass out because they're turning too hard? That's G-forces. And what's happening is the blood is rushing from your brain to your feet, and I bet you can imagine what happens when your brain doesn't get enough fresh blood to it. But as long as we keep the rotation slow enough, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. But will mean when the ship is detached, it won't be going as fast as we'd like it to be for quick space travel. This leads into our next problem on keeping momentum in our skyhook. As we pick up ships from our planet and fling them into space, we lose centripetal energy in our tether. If we lose too much energy, the skyhook will stop and start to fall into the atmosphere and burn up. We can add thrusters to the main anchor of the tether in orbit to keep rotational energy and prevent disaster. Another issue is the cable itself not being strong enough. If it was made out of steel, the forces would snap it almost instantly unless it was absurdly thick. Carbon fiber would be a suitable replacement, but would be incredibly expensive with how hard it is to produce. But one has cost stopped us from coming up with these ideas. I know this is a longer one, but I hope you guys liked it. If you liked this video, please be sure to follow me for future content. Thank you for watching!